just can't stop, won't stop hustling.
What up, granders and granddad's? Listen, I go by the name of the Black Abstract. If you're new to the channel, if you aren't new and been rocking with me, like my boy Excel Pennington, I believe I said that correctly. Sorry if I didn't. Salute. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. IamTrilled.com. That's Future Trillionaire Clothing. This is the website right here. Go there, enter the promo code ABSTRACT. You get 10% off your order, free shipping, and also we got $15 hoodies going on right now. This is one of the drops they sent me. This is also the title of my video, my music video, Work Hard, which I'll leave a comment. I'll pin it in the description and I'll leave it in the comments. I'll pin the comment up top. Check it out. You see I had this on in the video. You could get one of these, man. DM me if you want one. I'll send you one for free. Fuck it. Feeling generous today. So we got to talk about it. LeBron James is in the news again. This time for speaking on the testimony that Kyle Rittenhouse gave yesterday. I guess he broke down in tears. I didn't get to watch it yesterday. So this is a 2-for-1. I'm going to talk about that incident, and then I want to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse and just give my whole thoughts about the whole situation. But let's talk about what LeBron said. LeBron released a tweet. You know LeBron James love tweeting. One thing about that LeBron, he's a tweeter boy. He said, Kyle Rittenhouse, what the fuck did he say? Hold on, I just had it on my screen and it just updated. Okay, this is what he said. He said, what tears? I didn't see one. Man, knock it off. That boy ate some lemon heads before walking into court. I'm not too sure what that means, but I plan on finding out exactly what he's talking about. And listen, you know how I feel about LeBron James when he tweets about certain things. Sometimes I believe he speaks out of turn. Why I do love my athletes and entertainers to be vocal and voice their opinion. That's just the way of the world now. I don't have no problem with them voicing their opinions about things. I just think a lot of times LeBron just comes and it's just one-sided. You know, my take on things. If you've been rocking with me in this channel, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. So I kind of see everything from a bird's eye view, and I get to call each party out on their bullshit, and that's just how I look at things. I don't allow myself to be biased into to a certain party or to a certain demographic of people. I just think right is right, wrong is wrong, depending on my opinion. Because I might be wrong, but opinions are just that, opinions. So we gotta see exactly what we talking about from all angles. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So let's take a look at the testimony that Kyle Rittenhouse talked about, and then I'll dive back into the LeBron James conversation, and then I'll talk about just my opinion as a whole on the whole Kyle Rittenhouse situation.
My right side, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski. And there were three people right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what That's what I run.
This nigga serious, dude. He's serious.
Time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during.
All right, I give him an A for effort. He was definitely trying. He was trying. He was trying. Yeah, he was fighting hard to get a tear. I don't know if that was a remorse cry or if that was some made up. That wasn't crying. So I see what Brown was talking about now. And then I think LeBron tweeted, where was the crying when you shot these people? Listen, I saw this video the day it came out. Like when I remember when it first happened, like yesterday. Listen, if you've been following my channel, I am an avid believer in the right to bear arms. I am a gun owner, and I believe in you should have that right as an American. You should have the right to be able to defend yourself. The video that I saw, I think Kyle defended himself. He was getting mobbed. He was on the ground. And when you're trained to shoot, you're trained to shoot for the mass. You're trained to take down. Now listen, New York State has different gun laws. The shit he did in Kenosha, however you pronounce it, that shit wouldn't have flew in New York State. Not at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Our gun laws are a lot stricter. It's harder to get a firearm here. If it's like a handgun or something. Shotguns and assault rifles are pretty, those are pretty easy. But to get a handgun or a concealed carry is extremely difficult. And if you don't know anybody, it takes about a year to get one. 6 months to a year. So it's extremely difficult. Now, like I said, the video that I saw, he was getting mobbed. And listen, I always was told never go to a gunfight with a knife. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. And some of their cases, don't bring a skateboard to a gunfight. And listen, you shouldn't be chasing nobody that has a firearm. Period. Like why are you chasing someone that is walking with a firearm, trying to attack them? Oh, he has a gun. Yada 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 yada. Oh, let's get him. What do you expect to happen? I don't know if you never assume anybody's pussy or call anybody's bluff that has a firearm. Period. Now, why I do think this was self-defense case. And listen, some of you going to be like, well, that wasn't right. They shouldn't have attacked him. And this might be a whole different scenario. Some lives might have not been lost. And who knows? Who knows what happened. But I will say this. Now, while I don't think he's guilty of murder, I do believe that he is guilty of just being there. Like, why were you there? If I'm not mistaken, there was a curfew intact. And I believe his parents failed him. Why would you allow your 16-year-old son to be in Kenosha, however you pronounce it, with an assault rifle? Like a vigilante. What are you doing? That's what law enforcement's there for. That's why these people went to the academy, to pass, to be a law enforcement officer so they can handle that job. Why are you there? That's the gripe I've had from the beginning. When I first initially saw the video, I said, that's self-defense. That's just how I look at it. Like if I was in that position, I'm shooting. Who knows? It could have been opposite. He could have been killed. We don't know. So I think that's the position he should take. Listen, I did what I had to do. The tears effect, I don't know what he's trying to pull off. Maybe trying to get some sympathy. You're not going to get that because people already are divided how they feel. Some people feel you shouldn't have did this. Some people feel like, it was self-defense. But my thing is just why were you there in the first place? That's just my whole take on it. That's the take LeBron James is going to have on it because I don't know if LeBron James is a Democrat. That's just what his beliefs are and lean more towards. So he ain't going to bring up that point. But that's the point I want to bring up. I just be like, as a 16-year-old, I gotta raise a 16. I raised my brother since he was 12. I can't imagine him just going in the middle of a protest, a looting, whatever they were doing, with a rifle. Just, oh yeah, I'm here. First of all, he's black. First of all, that's not gonna fly. And then you see how they acted when he was white. I saw the video. He had his hands in the air. They were right past him. Who got shot? They pointing. Yo, he just shot some people. Who got shot? Yada yada yada. So that's just my take on it. I know it's not the norm, and a lot of people, if you don't like my take, you can unsubscribe. But that's just how I feel about it. Like if you've been rocking with my channel, you already know I'm an avid. I believe in guns. I believe in the right to protect yourself, bear arms. And I just think that the Kyle Rittenhouse situation was an example of him. Sorry, I'm looking for my charger, my laptop. I was wondering why it got dim, and I don't want this thing to die on me in the middle of my talking. So let me charge this up right here. So yeah, that's my whole take on the actual situation that happened. But I just think all this could have prevented if he would have just did shit that 16-year-olds do. Go play some video games. Go try to get you some poom poom. Something. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't it though. You shouldn't be at a trial fighting for your life, because it could go either way. It just depends on the jury or the judge, whoever is in charge, and this could go any way. And you want to lose the rest of your life due to just trying to be a hero or just for a place you shouldn't have been in the first place. That's just my take on it. And I think the parents should have some kind of accountability as well. As far as LeBron James, I just spoke on it. He sees things from one point of view, so obviously his take is going to be different than mine. But I still think he's the greatest basketball player of this generation. He just needs to shut the hell up sometime. But let me know what you guys think. Post your comments below, whether good or bad. We can have a healthy discussion in the comments. You don't have to be disrespectful or rude to nobody. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, peace, love, and prosperity. One.